Greetings and welcome back everyone to Halcyon 6 Starbase Commander, where we are going to actually get into the meat and guts of the game at this point. The first episode was largely the tutorial. Oh, there's a portal over there. And a fleet that I don't really want to mess with. Yeah, no, I'm fairly happy as it is. Now, let's have a look. What are we up to in here? Now, I have been given a task, and I would like to work on that task right away. Yes, let's get Golda Takahashi to start working here. My engineering officer, confirmed task. I want to get that cleared out as we want to build a officer academy. Now, what do I need for that? Ooh, we can, but I'm probably not going to be able to build an officer academy once that's done, because we're going to need a lot of materials. So that is going to give us a focus for this episode at the very least. Now, if I can go to officers' quarters, I would like to perhaps rename some of our people. Indeed, Lucas Beaumont, you are going to be renamed to, let us see, I've got the comments up from the previous episode. You shall be Lippy, whose comment seems perhaps a bit appropriate here. Use of my name would be appropriate, Commander, said with a Vulcan-like dispassion. Yes, my science officer shall be a Vulcan. Kind of. Right, next up, we need a name for our chief engineer, and they shall be... let's grab something here. The Mercenary. Or rather, Mercenary. And yes, I was pronouncing that correctly, and I'm spelling it correctly. Their name is the Mercenary. There we are. All done. Now, as for our ship, we have the Acolyte here, which shall be renamed to the Her Majesty's Spaceship Discovery. I think that is a fantastic name for a science vessel. In fact, I've actually visited the HMS Discovery in Discovery Quay in Dundee. As it happens, I've taken several of my exams overlooking the HMS Discovery, which was only mildly distracting from my exams. Right, okay, and finally, do we have like a fleet thing? Or maybe we don't. Maybe we don't actually have any kind of fleet stuff. Okay, well, let's see then. We've got some fuel over here. How much is there, though? Federation refinery at this location is active. Doesn't really tell me how much is there. We've got all sorts of things around here. We've got some ships over there. We can do it with lots of ships there. Only one, but a stronger ship there. Also got this, Star-type pulsar. Pulsars are potential supplies of dark matter. These can be extracted via an extractor facility. Planetary stars generally hold non-extreme characteristics that act as neutral environments for life-sustaining planets to exist. If a planetary star contains a colony, it will produce crew over time. Asteroid fields are potential supplies of materials. These can be mined by mine facilities. But we've also got a couple of missions. Expand the fleet at the Starbase. Beta Pavonis requesting aid. Hunt down a pirate fleet. Where is Beta Pavonis? Let's have a look. So that's going to be planetary. Received a signal from the Beta Pavonis sector. We should send a fleet to meet with them. Yes, send a fleet over there. Alright. Send a fleet. Now, this fleet shall be renamed to the White Star Fleet. There we go. In honor of Leon White Star. And I could repair it, I guess. Is that repair? 15 dark matter. No thanks. I'll use the ship's own ability to do that. Can I use its card? Ah, that's annoying. I want to use its ability to heal itself while we're in port. Alas, no. Okay, it's going to take 12 fuel to get there though. Maybe we're not going to do that then, given how far away that is. We've got another area there, another nebula that we might be able to harness. Because if we get over there, we might run out of fuel. How far is that one? 9 is still too far, honestly. Still, we're going to give it a try. Let's get over there then. Commander, we've arrived at the site of the Terran fuel refinery, but it seems to have been invaded by aliens. There's no distress signal being broadcast. It's safe to assume that the workers inside are already dead. Since the crew are organic, they likely have little use for fuel. If we send an away team to the refinery, we might be able to get some of the fuel back to Halcyon 6. Very well, beam to the refinery. Okay, I've got to deploy ground officers. Well, I've got my medic. Do I have any other officers I can do? Oh, I can bring along cadets. Very well. NTF cadet? Yes. Also, you? Yes. I can only assume that you are significantly less likely to survive. Like, by a very, very large margin. You're not red shirts, and that is probably the only thing going for you right now. A fledgling cruel lava. That is also probably going for us. Okay, deploy officers. Right, we're going first, then they're going next. Basically, it's 1 for 1 on all of this, really. I'm trying to get information on the lava, but I can't seem to get it, which is kind of annoying. Invasive surgery. Exploits shocked. Inflicts confused. We've got a very good chance of doing this. Mass paranoia. It hits all enemies, but there's only one. Confused. Doesn't seem to have mattered. You smacked him really hard anyway. This unit has been confused, resulting in decreased evasion. Oh, you know, that's not so bad. Exploits bleeding. Neural spike. No, we'll go with this one, even though neural spike would have added confuse as well. Inflicts blindness. Though this exploits confused. Could go for that. Sure. There we go. Confused, exploited. I could heal my cadet. Very low on health. Go on then. Go for this. We're not going to heal the cadet, and if they die on the next turn, well, critical condition. Scallywags. However, I can now heal them, which should bring them out of critical. Emergency meds! Aha! Well, that actually healed it all. Well done. Exploits bleeding, inflicts confuse. Let's get confused going. And my cadets can just work together. One inflicting confuse, the other exploiting confuse. Which would be particularly good. Though blindness might be really good. Yeah, you know what? Make them blind as well. We'll get all of the effects on them. Hooray! Wow, you do a lot of damage for a lava. Effect, minus 25% damage. That's afflicted. Confused, minus 100% evasion. And blinded, minus 30 aim. Doesn't seem to matter, though, because you still smack us around quite badly. Come on, we need the high numbers for this. Oh, thank goodness you avoided. And, okay, well, you're not bleeding, but... No, still not quite dead. Might kill it with this. Hooray! Oh, we popped it. My lord. 24 materials, 20 dark matter. How much fuel did we get? Your officer has leveled up. Click on the portrait to promote them. Oh, fantastic. I approve of this. Right, skill points. Each officer has at least 3 combat powers and 3 ground combat powers to choose from. You can hover over a power to read the description, and then, if you like it, you can click it to spend 1 skill point to unlock or upgrade the power. Managed to retrieve 100 units of fuel safely, Commander. We should return to Starbase now. I also need to sneeze. Okay, right then. Let's have a look at what we've got. Can command... oh, right, okay. Anomic aphasia, or aphasia, archaeologist, competitive, rank lieutenant, Terran tier 2 science starship, requires level 4. Lieutenant commander requires tier 4. Terran tier 3 science starship requires level 7. They'd be a commander at that point. 10, they'd be a captain. At 13, they'd be an admiral. As for powers, let's have a look through here then. So, in terms of our ground powers, they are all already active, but it'll be level 4 before we can increase them. Level 7 to get matter reconstruction, which is an epic power. Bend space-time gives quicken. Spin maneuver, damage 100%, weapon disruption. Warp atomic structure, 125%, inflicts crew panic, 75%, and hull breach. So I guess, you know, that's the same as confusion and bleeding. So yeah, we'll go with that one, I think. Eventually, hopefully we can start having my engineer and my science officer working together to that end. Now, we could return home at this point. Oh, well that is very useful then. Can I perhaps get over here? Well, we've got a chunk of fuel. Could we get there? Because I would very much like to if we can. It'll take me 6 fuel to do it. This is worrying. We're using up all our fuel to do this. Redirect the fleet there. I believe there may be people who need our help. Commander, Lippy's fleet made contact with the colony at Beta Pavonis. Patching you through now. We barely believed it when we caught your signal, Commander. At first, we thought you were another one of those alien things. Thank God that wasn't the case. We caught a distress signal from Betelgeuse 3. Let's just say, whatever those things are, they have no regard for sentient life. Well, I mean, okay. To be fair, they might regard it as food. That's still technically a regard for sentient life. We have a fully stocked and functional colony here, Commander. Consider it your disposal. We're not going to lie. Most of us would prefer to be evacuated to the station of yours. But if you need us here, we can pull in any Federation refugees we encounter from the area. Okay, so they've got 75 crew population. Resource generated per day plus 4 crew. Current resources, 6 crew. Maximum capacity is 44 crew. Yeah, we're not going to evacuate the facility for now. If we can protect it, we'll continue to protect it and just allow you to continue picking up any strays, any vagrants who've been evicted from their current home. But we will take the current stock of crew. Plus 6 crew boarded. Thank you very much. We will leave the system now. Okay, can we get home? Return home. Yes, we can. Commander, we've cleared out that section you asked for. 3 XP and 36 materials. Hooray! Okay, we can build... An officer academy requires 350, yeah. Allows you to unlock additional officer slots. The officer academy is where crew members can train in hopes of eventually becoming a prestigious Halcyon 6 officer. Okay. It requires an additional 7 power. We're not going to be building that anytime soon, unfortunately. But we'll continue to pass some time as our ship gets down here. We are generating a little bit of power, but wow, that amount of fuel is absolutely bonkers. I'm very pleased with it. Okay, well, next up then, we've got notifications. Officer Lippy promoted, Federation survivor detected, star system Beta Pavonis. As long as that remains safe. Plus 4 crew per day, current reserves 8. Down here, current reserves 5, we can drop by there eventually. We could pick up a dark matter site, I guess. Let's have a look at the other places we've got. Expand the fleet. Hunt down pirates. Okay, well, let's have a look. Expand the fleet. Build a ship for your 2nd officer. Build the officer academy. Unlock the 3rd officer slot at the officer academy. And build a ship for your 3rd officer. Okay, you don't ask for much, do you? Can I actually afford to build another ship? Let's have a look. How much do these things cost? It doesn't cost matter, really? My. I approve. I must confess. I definitely approve. These 2 ships just really look like they're going to work well together. That exploiting hull breach and that inflicting hull breach. Bearing in mind that seems to be a dot. Yeah, very nice, very nice. Though the knight has a negative evasion. Yeah, anything that aims at this thing is going to hit it, typically. Mind you, he's got better aim than the acolyte. Speed is a little bit slower, but damage is a bit higher. But yeah, we're going to be building this. Construct the ship, please. Begin. There we go. Now, while all that's going on, we could hit this, perhaps. Mystic Mark 1. Yeah, while we're waiting for that ship to be built, we'll send out the White Star Fleet just with the HMSS Discovery over there to smash things up a little bit. We've got 2 things now that exploit Hull Breach, which is just glorious. Yeah. Okay, launch fleet is going to take 12 fuel to get there. No, I'm not going to repair it. Not for now. We'll see how things go. Hello! Space pirates! Independent band of space pirates hold little to no sway in Federation space, but Halcyon's sector is teeming with them. Time to end that. Start combat! Locked on. Wow. Okay, I resisted whatever that was. Let's have a look at what it was. Locked on, sensors offline. Oh, okay, we just resisted having a poor aim. I'm glad about that, actually. As it happens, as things go, fairly happy. I could try and knock their sensors offline, but I'm actually going to go for a warp atomic structure. Crew panicked. Fantastic. Barely felt it. Barely felt it. That was 76 damage. That's a lot more than we do to them. I don't think barely felt it really counts in this particular instance. Let's try and knock their sensors offline. Sensors offline. Fantastic. Haha! There we go. That's what we like to see. That is most definitely what we like to see. At this point, sure, I'll just keep continuing to hit them with warp atomic structure, honestly. Well, they're going to get 2 turns in a moment. Don't like that at all. That's right. Keep that up. At this point, since they're going to get 2 turns, I'm just going to try and heal myself. There we go. Oh, nasty, nasty, nasty work. Okay, we'll go with the portal cannon now. Oh, they've lost both effects. Don't like that in the slightest. Let's go for another attempt to panic the crew by warping the atomic structure of their ship. There we go. Now, that means that they've got very low evasion for the time being. So let's go with this. Sensors offline. Yeah, we may have a bit of a better chance now of avoiding, though it's starting to get a little bit close, a little bit too close, if one were to ask me. I think a heal is necessary here. Please be a decent one. There we go, 225. That was a very good heal, actually. I like it. Right, smack them while we can. We evaded. Let's go for crew panic if we can. And there we go. We evaded as well. Wow. You cheat. Getting so many attacks. Ah, my sensors are down. Oh, that's annoying. However, it's going to be particularly difficult for them to avoid it simply because we had messed up with their sensors as well. Sorry, crew panic there. There we go. 86 dark matter, 32 materials. I am pleased with that victory. We could, I guess, go here and check it out. Sure, okay. Let's send the fleet. It'll cost us no fuel whatsoever. Redirect the fleet. Are we going there? There we are. The new Knight-class starship is now ready for active duty. All it needs now is a commanding officer, which you may assign from the ship management console. Well, obviously, that's going to be mercenary. There we are. Now, as for the name of this wonderful ship, I will have to dip into the comments by the next episode to see if anyone has specifically asked for a name for an engineering class ship, and we'll see how that goes. But for now, that can just sit there. So, where are you off to? Can we investigate this at all? Is there anything there? Are we there? No? Okay, well, you can just come back then. And we'll get you and Mercenary into the same fleet. There we are. Okay, so what's the next thing we need to do? We're still working on this. It's going to be a little while. I do need some matter for that one. We've got a bunch of fuel there. A bunch of people there. We could... I'm not sure. We could press out try and hit this location. And I think that might be a good idea, actually, that asteroid field there. Okay, well, let's send the fleet. And we also want the knights to join us. This time we are actually going to repair, so go ahead and confirm that one. And launch. Let's see how this goes. Hopefully it goes amazingly well. Commander, Lippy's fleet made contact with a materials mine at Akarania. Patching you through now. Commander, it's good to hear from you. We thought we were done for, frankly. It's nice to not have to face down a sentence of living out our lives on this blasted mining facility, waiting to be eaten up by whatever the hell those aliens are. To tell the truth, that giant station of yours sounds mighty compelling to me and my men, but if you think you can protect it from these aliens, we'll pledge to stay here as long as you need the materials. It's up to you, Commander. The people of the Terran Federation are very duty-bound. I am proud of you. Resource gathering per day, 8 materials. They've currently got 48. Maximum capacity is 211. Okay, I'll take these materials for now. Thank you very much, and we'll leave this system. We need more and more and more materials. We could investigate this place while we're here, and I think that would possibly be a good idea. Alternatively, we could head down here, maybe grab 2 of these on the way back. That would also be useful. Well, that being said, we're right next to this, so we might as well. Let's head over there. Redirect the fleet. I want to get whatever's here. The dark matter extractor appears to be offline, Commander. I'm not reading any Terran life signs inside. There is, however, something moving around in the storage bays. The level of interference suggests that some stored dark matter is still inside. We can send an away team to retrieve the dark matter and bring it back to Halcyon 6, but whatever destroyed the extractor is still in there. Beam down to the surface! We will also take you. Come with us. Deploy officers. Right. Okay. Now then, I would like to inflict afflicted, if we can. Let's reduce your potential damage output. You resisted it. Well, that's annoying. Ah! Acid vomit. This unit is being damaged by churl acid vomit, resulting in 36 damage over 4 rounds. That is a lot of damage. Doesn't have that much health in total. Damn, that would have exploited afflicted. Inflict exposed. Personal magnetism might be a good one. I'm going to use personal magnetism to try and draw this thing's attention. There we are. Now for you, I would... Ooh, actually, no. That's exploits confused, not inflicts it. Let's try and inflict some blinded. There we go. Good, good, good. I approve. Now, next up, let's try and get afflicted again. Ah, oh, damn it. What was that evade there? That was like massively delayed reaction there. Right, well, I guess inflict exposed. I'm not exactly sure what this is going to do. I don't know, it resisted it very well. Let's go for the confused status effect. Next time we get a chance, I'm going to have to try and heal our cadet. Right, shoot. Try not to die. Oh dear. Okay, well, dodged, I guess. Let's try for the... exposed again? No. Resisted. Right, time to heal. Emergency meds! Oh wow, does that heal all status effects as well? Because if so, that's a really powerful ability. Mind you, I can only use it 3 times, and it is on a bit of a chunky cooldown. This one is really... A fledgling shoal larva is very good at dodging. Too good at dodging, if you ask me. Come on. Gotta do this eventually. There we go. Aha! We win! And our cadet has not died. I am pleased. Very pleased. We managed to retrieve 79 cases of dark matter safely, Commander. We should return to Starbase now. I'm not entirely ready to do that, though. Now, you have got a level up. What kind of traits have you got? Reformed Outlaw. Thruster Specialist. Okay, that's kind of cool. I don't know what those traits are, but they imagine they affect different things. They sound awesome, like a reformed outlaw. That's got to have some sort of an effect. Broadside salvo inflicts vulnerability on the self by 40%, but inflicts hull breach on the enemy at 75. Quick tune-up. Self hull breach. Yeah, we're never going to do self hull breach. It's not even an option. No, I refuse. Okay, well, let's continue to push our luck then, I suppose. And head down this way. Send the fleet. Go. 9 fuel. Head there. Oh dear, they need our help. Lippy, while flying, we encountered a glorious and wise space whale. It granted us 18.7 dark matter and gave us dizzying visions of the future. Invest in tentacle insurance. What? Commander Lippy's fleet made contact with a fuel refinery at Hull's Taylor. The engineering crewing this field refinery bravely volunteered to remain and work to produce fuel for your fleets. Alternatively, if you prefer, you can choose to evacuate the facility and bring their crew back to the station. No, continue production, please. Transfer 22 fuel to the fleet as well. Okay, thank you very much, leave system. However, we do have a new mission, it seems. We need to be over there. They need help. Alright, well, we promised to defend them. And we are going to make good on that promise. Let's go. It's going to cost us 14 fuel to get there. But we are going to do it. Let's hope we can get there in time. Oh, there's something bad heading towards our base. I'm assuming something bad. Oh, okay. No, it's just that they're full. Very well. Transfer the crew. Sorry. I thought you were in desperate need of my assistance. Okay, that came from that star. What on earth is it? Let's have a look. Collective server thread. In transit to Starbase approach. Rogue thought. You know what? I think we need you to head back to Starbase approach. Actually, no. Can I just have you go home? Return home instead? Uh-oh. Sir, a collective fleet has arrived in our vicinity. It's hailing us. Warning, the collective consciousness is an extremely volatile AI with a history of violence against humankind stemming from before the Federation's founding. Normally, only highly trained Federation diplomats ever communicate with it, but considering the current reality, this task will fall to you. Proceed with caution. Hi guys, nice to see some of you are still alive. Really? Hi guys, nice to see some... alright. Maybe the concern was unwarranted. I love that we can actually see parts of the like star map through on the like screens and stuff like that. What with that alien invasion you're experiencing? Thanks. This is the Terran Starbase Halcyon 6. State your purpose here. No, I'll go. Thanks. I'm just checking in, really. I've been picking up some of your distress signals. Disturbing stuff. I love the circuitry all over the head and the way the eyes glow as well. Sorry, the way you're talking, you seem to be in a good mood. I'm a little surprised that you're concerned about human well-being. I'll say, yeah, you seem to be in a good mood. It's a new demeanor I'm trying out. Do you like it? Yeah, I actually do like it. I'm pretty sure you'll grow to enjoy this affectation over time. The testing has been off the charts. Well, that's good. You couldn't do something a little more ominous? No, I don't want ominous AI. I was just swinging by to see how you were doing. Swing by Transensis sometime. Okay, is that your area? Is this Transensis? No. Yes. Collective Diplomacy 50. How awesome! We've met a not kill all humans AI. I approve. And there I was, pulling back my fleet and everything. Oh dear. I see you're on the move. Right, we've just dropped off 48 minerals, 79 dark matter, and 44 crew. But where are you headed? I don't like it, wherever you're going. You're heading there, I believe. That is a big ship. That is a Churl Mastermind and a Churl Vanguard. Both of them are not nice looking ships. No, don't like, don't want. I think what we'll do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to build that officer academy. Though, that being said, dark matter multiplier, that will increase the amount of dark matter we get from missions by 15% and allow officers to create new dark matter. The materials multiplier, allow officers to replicate new materials. I mean, that would be kind of good. Right now we're having to scrounge, but possibly we could instead look at 2 rooms. If we explore the rooms, we'd probably get stuff back from them. So there's a task available over there. What's the task? Fast. Oh, right. Okay. We could Blitzer upgrade. Improves the knight's aim by plus 15 and speed by plus 5. This upgrade affects all existing and new knights in your fleet. Requires 150 dark matter though, but requires an officer to do it. Okay, I see how this goes. All right. The Knight the Juggernaut upgrade increases hull by 10% and damage by 10%. Is there any other Knight upgrades? No. There's some Acolyte upgrades. Improves the Acolyte's damage by 10% and speed by 5. Aim by 15 and evasion by 5. This upgrade affects all existing and new Acolytes in your fleet. I mean, that would be good because we've already got a decent amount of evasion on our Acolytes, actually. Perhaps we may well look into that, but I'm thinking that what I would like to do right now is actually expand out. So, could you start working there for me, Lippy? It'll take 3 days. And could you start working there for me, Mercenary? It'll take 2 days. And hopefully, we'll end up with some good stuff from this. Let's head back out. But I think that's going to be where we're wrapping up this episode. We've done a little bit of exploration. We've got a couple of new areas. We've got a Churl fleet heading over here, which is frankly a little bit concerning. It's got a lot of health on those ships. More health than I've got on my ship. So it would come down to whether we could outmaneuver them, really, more than anything else. We've had 4 victories with the HMSS Discovery. I am very happy with that. But that will be it from me. So, as ever, any feedback, warmly welcomed. If you would like your name used in any specific way, whether it's your YouTube name or you just want to suggest a cool name, then drop a comment down below as well. And a like on the video lets me know you want to see more Halcyon 6 in the future. But until then, take care, everyone.